Discoveries of groups of Deinonychus found at various sites was one of the first clues that members of the raptor family hunted in packs. Although these pack-like hunting methods are used by modern mammals, its origin lies with these early bird-like dinosaurs. The T-Rex had heavier bones than the bird-like dinosaur. Its skeleton was built for heavy-duty power.
If a pack of raptors were faced with something as massive as a Tyrannosaurus Rex, then they'd be faced with a life-or-death decision, fight or flight. Modern predators are faced with these same decisions every single day. Do you stay and take on your rival, or do you split and then live to fight another day?
The T-Rex marked its territory with scent marks like modern cats and usually stayed within these boundaries. But unlike most dinosaurs, the T-Rex was large and ferocious enough to venture outside its territory without much fear of attack.
Based on the evidence we have, and knowing how modern pack-hunting animals prey on large herbivores, we have an idea of what could have occurred, but it's not just random guessing. We use as much science and fossil evidence to support it as possible.
Using the latest in high-tech scientific advances and knowledge of animal behavior, experts were able to piece together new clues about how a group of raptors were able to coordinate their attack like a prehistoric company of soldiers. 65 million years ago, where South Dakota is today. A lone duckbill is searching for food. The evidence tells us he has become separated from his herd.
In his search for other members of his own kind, the Edmontosaurus wanders aimlessly into the forest. His small brain is struggling to adjust to being alone. He has no idea that he's walking right into the center of the territory of a pack of Dromaeosaurus.
Dromaeosaurus. It is the scientific name for raptors. It means swift-running lizard, and that is how they hunted. They would ambush their prey and run them down. Usually, they would take on smaller prey, but if a large herbivore stumbled across their path, they would attack by instinct.
Waiting for the opportune moment to attack, the Dromaeosaurus remained motionless. Then the Edmontosaurus walks into view. Its size is immense compared to these little raptors. The rest of the pack won't attack until the alpha makes a move. Instinct tells her to leave this giant animal alone, but seeing the intruder standing right in the middle of her turf is more than she can take, so she launches the attack.
The duckbill had a thick hide and the ability to shake rapidly to throw off attackers. Raptors had terrific balance and were able to land on their feet like cats.
With lightning speed, the raptors launch their second attack. This time, they focus on the skull and the neck of the duckbill. Although their claws are sharp, the hide of this Edmontosaurus is really tough and hard to penetrate, so they target a thinner section, and that is the neck.
Raptors were smart enough to target their attacks to vulnerable areas, such as the eyes and throat. The idea was to disable their victims quickly and watch them bleed to death, to avoid a protracted fight that could lead to injury.
hind legs, it's in a position to use its massive weight to its advantage. Waiting for the right moment, it leans forward and crashes to the ground, crushing one of the raptors under its front foot.
Raptors had hollow bones like birds. Even the force of a wooden baseball bat would have broken them in half. But scientists now know something else. That raptors communicated using quick hand gestures.
Raptors like Dromaeosaurus have fairly complex brains for a dinosaur. What makes them such efficient killers is that they have the ability to react to a situation in relatively short order. Launching a simultaneous attack is a very effective maneuver when attacking something as big as Edmontosaurus.
The Edmontosaurus skin was up to 3 inches thick and was covered with small, round, armor-like calluses.
Because the duckbill's hide is so thick, the raptors are unable to score a decisive blow. But in their case, quantity is just as effective as quality. If they can continue to inflict enough small wounds, the loss of blood will have the same effect as one major injury. This slash and dash approach works well for the raptors, and it keeps them out of harm's way.
Smarter, faster, and better armed, the raptor pack continues to launch an endless barrage of attacks. But they have no idea